go. 10 teams, 8 of them have already been seen. Will Rishabh Pant deliver this year for the Super Giants and be the player we know he can be? Akshat Patel, the player for all seasons, leading the Delhi Capitals. You look at Mitch Marsh and you say, back past the bowler, best way to get runs on the board.
If you want to make a statement, you don't make...
Poor first ball, short, wide. Mitch Marsh says thank you very much.
What about the sound of the bat there?
He hit that so hard, and I'll tell you, when you see the replay, you'll see how much the man at backward point moved on the boundary. Oh, there's got to be a wicket, I think, at the non-strikers, and terrible if you are Rishabh Pant, because he did the right thing. He was backing up.
First, looking at the try screen here, okay, I can see the ball clearly drop after touching the hand, and the batter is clearly outside the ground when the wickets are broken. I'm ready with my decision for the big screen.
The only thing left to be done is
So, horrible way to get out.
Oh, it just beats the fielder. You didn't think for a while it was going to beat him, but the timing had to be superb on it. 6 of the over, it's 25 for 1 after 4.
And get that swing back. Oh, what a glorious shot. That is a superb hit. Straight as an arrow, and goes all the way.
It's because Mukesh has shown impeccable lengths. Just advances, just to get a nice reach for that stroke. And he's playing to his strength. So powerful down the ground too.
It's a very good shot again. Safest part of the ground. Over the bowler's head, another 6.
And the best shot. Very safe, very clean.
Gone! Aiden Markram, this is a big wicket. Akshat Patel, after conceding that 6, beautifully bowled. A little quicker.
Shot that should have been played, and the very next ball, somebody like Aiden Markram makes the cardinal mistake of cutting against the ball coming in.
Indian batters in that low middle order. Oh, that's the outside edge. Doesn't stay there for long, Ayush Badoni. This hasn't worked for LSG. Sending him at number 4 without scoring.
Felt that T. Natarajan was sorely missed last year. Didn't get to play too many games. Just angling it away. Enough to get a feather. And into the hands of KL.
A good point, Karthik. Point that you just made. The leg side is the shorter side. And taking advantage of that. A little straighter in line.
Straight up. Touch and go for 6.
The bat again from Mitchell Marsh. We saw a couple of cut shots against Ngidi earlier in the piece. He fancies Ngidi, doesn't he?
Oh, there he goes again. It's worked. This is a beauty from Lungisani Ngidi. And he's got a very fine player out. He has done him beautifully with that change.
It was very good. That's 2 in a row now. See it spinning in the air.
Well, that's one indicator.
I was going to answer the question by saying, what should you do and what does the modern day player do when they come out to bat? And you're just seeing it right there in front of your eyes right now.
Right, straight up, there's a fielder there. And it's taken easily. This is a huge moment.
So, again, that pace variation. It's the wrong one that goes across the right-hander. You can see the twisting of the bat in the hands of Mitch Marsh. And Kuldeep strikes.
Well, that's the first ball he's facing, and he's perfectly happy to play the lap for 4. It's a great start for him. Oh, goes again. This time I think everybody's missed it.
Yeah, he was going for it. Absolutely, he was going for it. Good all-round cricketer. He's intelligent.
will beat the fielder in the gap for 4 valuable runs for the Lucknow Super Giants.
Back sub list. On that occasion we saw Sami, but this is nicely played, nicely guided, a slower bouncer, and 100 up for the Super Giants in the 13th over. It's third. Should be taken, comfortably taken. That's one of the reasons why the captains go back to him. He's a bag of tricks. He might have been hit for a couple of 4s by the very same...
First delivery with Mukesh all the way through now to having a look at Kuldeep. All of his experience, he understands each wicket. He's got wonderful variation, a lovely celebration.
Smack, shorter side, but you don't worry when Samad hits it. Wonderful hit, the Angel 1 Super 6 moment of the bat of Abdul Samad.
I'm talking about how much he's improved, the fact that he's playing all 3 formats, he's a lot more matured, and a lot would depend on him this innings.
Hits it straight over the bowler. So back-to-back boundaries.
Peace.
Beat the fielder for 4, was in the air briefly. They'll need to play a few shots like these. LSG. Straight to the fielder and he'll complete the catch. It was hit very, very hard. And that makes it a good catch that he's a very good fielder, David Miller. But I just wonder if there's a little bit of swerve on it as well.
Spot on, Ashraf. A little too close, didn't get the elevation, but he kind of sliced it, and hence that swerve that you spoke about. Still managed to get a lot of bat on that. You see that reaction from David Miller as well. That was hit hard.
Yes. One more taken, one more goes. Shami goes 8 down now for 140, and Natarajan has finished 3 for 29.
Not even a cutter, he just swung away. Low full toss to end of the bat. A bit of a soft dismissal. Yeah, a couple of overs ago it just seemed like LSG might be able to reach that 160 mark.
Straight up. Tristan Stubbs doesn't drop any at all. One more goes. Nokia's used to the ball coming very quickly at him. This hardly did.
Delivery. And he's bowling to Nokia, who really not so efficient in this position and with the bat. So he just lures him to this strap. Goes for that big shot.
Get off strike. Instead, he hits the ball straight to short third. Shahbaz is waiting at the non-strikers end. That's not much good. And Ngidi finishes 3 for 27. And Lucknow Super Giants with 8 balls left.
Ask that question. Did Shahbaz do the right thing to pick up that single of the second delivery of the over? Because what has happened after that is wicket and then wicket again. That brings about the end of the innings for LSG.
Giants, they'll be sitting there. The question is, how much short do they think they are? 25, 30 at least. 35 of 28, Mitch Marsh. Then Abdul Samad, 36 of 25. Really very little else, in spite of the fact...
Delhi Capitals bowlers, they started off all right, even though they conceded, Ngidi actually conceded 10 runs of the first, but then they bounced back really well. 3 wickets for Ngidi, 3 for Natarajan as well. A couple of wickets. Yeah, you mentioned it's underwhelming, this total. But Delhi Capitals, they need 142 to win their opening game. Yeah, 142 shouldn't be that much of a trouble. But what they need is make sure that they don't lose early wickets here. They're looking at the required run rate on a... Outside half of the bat, this should be wicket, and it is! First ball wicket for LSG. Mohammad Shami strikes, it's KL Rahul on his way back.
Can't say that was the best delivery, was swinging, had a bit of width, had a mighty whoosh at it. KL Rahul, he was intending for it to go over extra cover.
Players don't run that ball down anymore. They go like that.
That's how they play. It's short, it's wide, and it's whacked away. Nitish Rana's away for his new franchise. Actually, watch it. The bowlers are under pressure here. That's short, and it's put away beautifully by Nitish Rana. The bowler's going to try things because he needs to take wickets. LSG needs to take wickets to win this game.
That's too fine, and that's gone all the way. And Nitish Rana was expecting another short delivery here. He does really well.
So sure around the wicket is the game here. Shami. You can just see that it just affects the way that he bowls. Way more comfortable from over the wicket. Just the pickup, not a big boundary at all. 63 meters.
Gone! It took a couple of opportunities here. Bounced off initially off Samad's hand, but does well to keep an eye on it.
And the nick. You can see why Ian Bishop really likes this lad. Comes from a tall height. It's Samad actually, it's not Aiden Markram. I thought Aiden Markram loves it at first slip, but Nitish Rana goes, and this is not what Delhi Capitals wanted.
Straight up, it's gone a mile in the air, but there's a keeper underneath. Rishabh Pant will complete the catch. One more goes. 140 seems like 240.
Very quiet at the halfway mark with the LSG crowd here in Lucknow. It's a very good crowd. It's a very good catch. It's the skipper. So much pressure on the skipper's shoulders. And goodness, didn't that go high.
One more goes down. Akshat Patel, lovely swing from Prince Yadav. 141 looks like 341 now. 26 for...
What a beauty from Yadav. Just getting some inward movement, and it ricochets off the pad onto the stumps. It's the skipper who has to depart.
Now that is a shot. I mean, there's all the cheering around for the bowling, and it'll just come down because you've seen a genuine authoritative. And that length perfect for the ramp shot. The extra ball because of the wides, and suddenly it's a 13-run over. And the Capitals are 53 for 4. They need 89. This is what's happened. The pace of the ball, 149. All it needed. Might look for 2, might get 4. Superb timing from Stubbs. He didn't clobber the ball, just caressed it for 4. Lovely shot. One bounce for 4 into the pads. The reason he's bowled into the pads, he's got support there. That also allows a good player a spin to play the scoop.
6-7 every over.
Even more, this is a poor over. This is just the thing we were discussing a little while back. If you go after Shahbaz as soon as he comes in, then suddenly the options go of the over so far. Fine for 4 more. This is really hurting LSG now. 50 of the partnership comes up, and 16 of that over means it's 77 for 4 after 10. They need only 65 more.
That's a biggie. It was in the slot, over pitch from Markram, on the line of leg stump, and dispatched. 100 comes up too.
Stroke. Very quick with the wrists, and he was 100% committed to that stroke.
That's in the gap. And that's 50 for Samir Rizvi. Back-to-back 50s. Last season in the last game he scored 1, and first time up now in 2026. Off the inside edge. That should be 4. Quite unlucky for Nokia, but Stubbs will say that's 4 closer to the target. Gone again with the pull shot in the gap. 1 bounce for 4. He's flirting with danger.
And that's what he was after. He was after the gap. There he goes into the deep. There he goes long. There he goes big, and it's a 100 partnership between these two batters. It's been a
really long boundary on the leg side. picking up the slower delivery. Mind you, managed it well in the end. Taken by surprise, the pace off, but then...
That is a stunning shot. You'll see some very good shots, and then you'll see that one.
That's a stand and deliver type of stroke from nowhere, just picking that length up, getting his bat going through the line of the ball.
The highest fifth wicket partnership for DC. There it is. That's the winning shot. The Delhi Capitals might have stumbled a little bit. They might have experienced a little fear. But in the end, this partnership between Sameer Rizvi and Tristan Stubbs, 119 of 81 balls, has taken them through not only to 2 points, but to a very comfortable win. Here Rahul for a duck, Pathum Nisanka for one, Akshar Patel without scoring, and then Nitish Rana.